find a comfortable seated position. So I'm Kelly for all the new folks here. Welcome. I'll place the hands on the knees. And I'll place the tip of the index finger against the tip of the thumb. Allow the spine to grow long. Feel the chest broad and open. The shoulders relax away from the ears. Soften the jaw. Soften the face. So as we close out this year, you may have noticed that this year we felt a bit of shifting under the feet. It was hard to find our grounding and our sense of stability, especially for the last 9.5 months. So today, really focusing on those things that ground us to the earth. So notice the sits bones or whatever it is that you are seated on, connected to the earth. The backs of the legs pressed into the mat. And with this strong rooting, we're allowed to grow tall, feeling stable and strong. Bringing awareness to our rib cage and our belly. With our inhale, feel the inhale expand the ribs and the belly at the same rate. And with our exhale, we draw it all in. Maybe engaging the back of or constricting the back of the throat for your Ujjayi breath. Bringing this intention and awareness to our practice, staying grounded and still allowing ourselves the luxury of breath. With our inhale, we'll sweep the arms up to the sky. We'll bring our palms to touch overhead and exhale and hands to the heart space. And with the backs of the thumbs against the breastbone, I invite you to set your own intention or to dedicate your practice. We'll plant that intention or that dedication. Seal with one full deep inhale and a complete exhale. All right, so we're going to begin by actually working on these feet. So we're going to grab our right foot and just kind of cradling your foot as best you can, weaving your hands, your fingers in between the toes. My thumb is in the arch of my foot, maybe a little massage there, that feels nice, and maybe a little rolling of the ankle joints. Maybe even kind of making circles with those toes. Let me set that down and do the same with the opposite foot, weaving my fingers in between the toes. My thumbs in the arch and just do what feels good here. Finding a nice solid base here. And we work our way up from the feet. Wiggle, we set it down. And let's come to a child's pose. So coming to all fours, knees come out wide, sit back on your heels. Arms reach over. Then rather than forward throw. This pose is the perfect pose for grounding, and I invite you to take it at any time during our practice. From here, we'll come to tabletop position. Coming to all fours. Begin to move the spine, exhaling, dropping the head and tailbone, really drawing navel to spine. Inhale, we drop the belly, lift the head and tailbone as we begin to warm up the spine. We'll return ourselves to neutral tabletop position and extend the right leg long behind us. Toes point down towards the mat, heel towards the wall behind you. Reach your left arm forward, navel draws to spine here. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale long. Begin to move with your own breath, just like this. The next time you're reaching out long, extended through the arm, extended through the leg, we'll bend the right knee and reach for the right foot with our left hand. Opening through the chest in our quadricep and our hip flexor. Pressing into the mat with that right hand, staying lifted through the chest. Extend the left arm, right leg out long again. Left hand down to the mat. And begin to draw circles with the right heel. And then take those circles in the opposite direction. We'll lift and extend that right heel back and bring the right foot over towards the left edge of the mat. Gaze at the right foot. Past the left shoulder. Big inhale into the side body, feel the ribs expand, feel the waist expand. We'll extend that right leg long once more, behind us. Exhale, knee to nose, and right foot in between the hands. Sit the hips back, right toes up towards the sky, chest long over the right leg. Breathing into the back of the right leg. With our inhale, we'll draw the right foot down, grounding into the mat, hands under the shoulders, returning to our tabletop position. And feel free to take cat and cow, or perhaps you'd like to take barrel rolls, rolling the ribs around with the torso, drawing circles with the head and the tailbone. We'll return to our tabletop position, finding stillness, extending tailbone back, crown of the head forward. Reach your right arm forward like you're trying to shake my hand, social distance wise, and left leg lifts up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, we extend. And keep going with your own breath here. The next time you extend, hold it there. Bend the left knee and reach for the left foot with your right hand if possible. If not, you can just return to tabletop position or any shape that feels best for you. Keeping chest lifted, pressing hands into foot into the hands. We'll release with an inhale, extending long. Right hand down to the mat. Begin to draw circles with the left heel. I always notice here when I try to give my foot that command from the brain, it's like hiccups. It's like, what? You want me to do what? And go ahead and go to the opposite direction. We'll extend even along with an inhale. Exhale, left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Gaze it past the right shoulder. Pressing hands into the mat. Big inhale into side body. We'll inhale, neutralize the spine, lift the left heel behind us. Exhale, knee to nose. Left foot in between the hands. And sitting the hips back, toes up towards the sky. Chest long over the leg. Keep the jaw soft. The shoulders relaxed if you can. Begin to bend into the left knee, planting the left foot to the mat, hands to the mat, tabletop position. From here, we'll tilt our tailbone up. Begin to bend the elbows, chaturanga style, keeping elbows in by the ribs, lowering the chest and the chin down to the mat, and then lowering all the way down. The feet can come out about hip distance or mat distance. We inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down. From here, we can either move through tabletop or press up to plank pose and exhale to our first downward facing dog. And in this downward facing dog, I invite you to bend one knee at a time. Open up through the back side of the body. Finding that grounding through the hands. Press the hands into the mat. We're going to start to dial the tailbone and the heels over towards the right side of your mat, back right side of the mat. So you find that length through the left side body. The knees can bend slightly. Then you're going to bring those heels back towards the back edge of your mat. Tailbone pointing back. And then tailbone and heels over to the left side, or opposite side. We'll bring those heels towards the back, tailbone pointed towards the back, and take a nice slow walk to the space in between your hands. Taking hold of opposite elbows, or you can rest the hands onto the mat, or forward fold. You can sway side to side. Feet are at a comfortable distance. And playing with your grounding here, maybe you rock forward towards the balls of the feet, maybe you rock back towards the heels or side to side. Just allowing yourself to find that equilibrium side to side, front to back, and then settling in the center somewhere. Lift up all the toes and set them back down, nice and spread apart. Find that grounding, bend into the knees and slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, back. Chest is broad and open, arms rest alongside the body, palms face forward. Lift it through the crown of the head. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Feel energy rising from the inner arches up to the inner thighs, up through the spine to the crown of the head. Inhale, we sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward, lead with your heart all the way down. And with our inhale, half lift, fingertips to the mat or hands to the shins. Exhale, plant hands, top of the push-up position, high plank pose, and you can lower down, knees, chest, chin as you did before, or chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing dog or cobra. And we exhale to our downward facing dog. We'll step our right foot just in front of our left big toe. And then left heel in front of our right big toe. Take that slow walk to the space in between the hands. And maybe you have to lift it to the fingertips. Or blocks under the hands. Once you're there, inhale to half lift. Exhale, your forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Bringing your palms to touch overhead, and we'll exhale and hands to the heart space. Another side to warm up. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, reaching through fingertips. Exhale, fold it forward, leading with your heart on the way down. Inhale, back half of the strong spine, strong core. Exhale, plant hands, high plank to low plank, four knees, chest, chin. Finish out the vinyasa at your own pace. Maybe bending those elbows between the mid-rider ribs. Inhaling, nice broad heart space. And exhale to downward facing dog. We'll find our grounding through our hands again. Lift up our heels, bend our knees, and walk up or float to the space in between our hands. Inhale with your half lift once you are there. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, sweep those arms up to the sky. Palms will touch. And we'll place the hands in the heart space. Fasten the thumbs against the breastbone. Pause here, soften your glutes. Lift the quads up off of your knees. Soften your jaw. Press the heart space into the thumbs. Feel the backs of the, or feel the chest rise towards the thumbs. And from here, we'll take one more sunny. Inhale, sweeping arms up. And exhale, fold it forward. Moving through the rest at your own pace, with your own breath. And we meet in a downward facing dog. All right, we're going to lift that right leg high to the sky. Right heel's lifted. And right here, grounded through the hands, with right heel lifted. Pulse that heel. Feeling your glutes activate, engage. And now from here, we'll start to bend the knee like we're swinging our tail, opening up our hip joint just slightly. Maybe you like to roll out your ankle a little bit more. Maybe you draw circles with the right knee. We'll extend our right heel long and set the right foot down next to the left foot. Grounded through the hands again, lifting left heel up. Extended through that heel, begin to pulse. Feel the left glutes engage. Strong and grounded through the hands on the mat. Strong in the core, especially just between the hip bones. Then we can begin to bend the knee again, maybe rolling out the knee, rolling out the ankle. We'll extend the heel long and set the foot down next to our left foot. Big inhale here, and let's take a child's pose. Water break pose, deep breath pose. Reaching our arms out if they're not already there. Spreading fingers wide, we return to our downward facing dog with an exhale. Inhale, extending right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee towards nose, right foot in between the hands. Drop left knee down to the mat. Inhale, arms to the sky, low lunge. So working on a little bit of our balance here. We're going to draw tailbone slightly down towards the mat. Draw everything in towards the midline. Long side body, reaching arms up. Pinky slightly curled in to face each other. From here, we'll begin to bend or tuck those back toes under. Lift up high lunge. And exhale, open up towards the right. Reach for the back of the left thigh with the right hand. Reach left fingertips up. Draw inner thighs together to help you with your balance. Reach those left fingertips up a little bit more. Breathe deeply into the left side body. Exhale, left hand down to the mat, right arm up to the sky. Easy twist. Chest is open, right hip slightly back. We'll draw that right hand down underneath our right shoulder. Pick up the right knee in towards the chest. Nice and strong here. Exhale, drop the right knee down towards the right wrist. Right knee, right elbow. Right knee, right wrist. Up and down. We ride this elevator that nobody wants to ride, but we're doing it anyway. Nice and strong. Three-legged dog with your exhale. From here, you can keep right leg lifted and roll through a one-legged chaturanga, or set that right foot down, roll through traditional chaturanga, or stay in down dog. Left leg will lift with our inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Left foot in between the hands. Right knee down to the mat. Low lunge. And finding strong foundation, sinking into hips, arms up, long inside body. Drawing inner thighs together, strengthening bottom of the core, tuck the back toes under, lift up, high lunge. Exhale, open the arms towards the overwall. Draw over the heart space. Slight twist here. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Left hand reaching for the back of the right thigh. Inhaling into right side body, releasing that inner abdomen. Exhale, right hand down to the mat underneath right shoulder, easy twist. Again, broad open heart space. Strong foundation. Through that left hand, we're going to set, or right now, we're going to set the left hand down under the left shoulder. Pick left knee up in towards the chest. You can hold it there, or again, you can ride that elevator down towards the wrist and up towards the elbow. Beautiful work. Three-legged dog as you're ready. And from here, I invite you to take the vinyasa of your choice. That can include keeping left leg lifted, setting left foot down, or just staying where you are. We'll pause here and down dog. Take a big inhale, fill the ribs, chin, belly expand. Exhaling it all out. Maybe inhale, we feel the expansion. Exhale, feel that grounding. Inhale, we'll lift the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, right foot in between the hands. Again, low lunge, dropping left knee down to the mat. Inhale, arms up. Doing a little bit differently this time. Right hand comes to the back of the left thigh. Low core draws in. We come up to the lunge with our arms in the same shape. We'll inhale, bring the arms wide and open. Exhale, left hand down to the mat, right arm up to the sky. Wrap your left arm around, low back. Left shoulder away from the left, your knees up towards the sky. Roll to the outside edge with your left foot. And come to Vashisthasana. Maybe right arm reaches up towards the sky to help you with your balance here. Left knee can drop to the mat to help support our balance. No matter which option you've chosen for long in the side body, feel free to express in any way that feels good for you. If it's in your practice, perhaps you drop that top foot back and lift to a wide opening, lifting hips high, right arm reaching forward. Slowly, mindfully drawing yourself back to high plank pose. Let's exhale to down dog. Press the hands into the mat. Slowly draw those heels over towards the right, tailbone towards the right. Draw the tailbone and heels to point towards the back. Inhale, roll forward, high plank pose. Draw to the knees. Bend the elbows down. Press back up. Downward facing facing down. Heels and tailbone towards the left. Point towards the back again. Inhale, roll forward. Drop to the knees. You can keep knees lifted if you'd rather take a traditional push-up. And if you're that person, I give you a high five. And we'll take it to downward facing dog. We'll lift our left leg high to the sky with our inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Left foot in between the hands, right knee to the mat. Arms up to the sky to begin. And then drawing the left hand towards the back of the right thigh. Right arm really reaching up so you can find that length of the side body. Strong in the low core, especially between the hip bones. Tuck back toes under, lift up to that high lunge. Open the arms broad and open. And exhale, let right hand down to the mat, left arm up. We pause here, wrapping our left arm around the low back. Gaze can be up at the sky. While you're here, make sure that your right hand's in the next position. Maybe wrist just slightly in front of the right shoulder. To roll to the outside edge of the right foot. Come to Vashisthasana. Again, our bottom knee can come to the mat to help support us. No matter which variation you've chosen, we're finding length through the side body. On the top, maybe we drop that top foot back and take it to our wild thing. We do take that variation, being nice and mindful of our shoulder joint. Hips lifted, beautiful. Rolling over to high plank pose. You can take the vinyasa of your choice or press the down dog here. We'll take a big inhale. And exhale to child's pose, water break. Any resting pose of your choice. Feel the grounding here. Maybe the forehead's pressed into the mat. Shins pressed into the mat, or whatever it might be that's making connection to the earth. We feel the rib cage, the belly expand with our inhale. Our exhale, we draw it all in. We'll look to this, so we'll meet in a downward facing dog from here. Exhale, lifting the hips up and back. Looking to the space between our hands, we'll walk up or float to that space. Inhale with your half lift. Exhale, fold forward. We'll pause in this forward fold. If you can come out hip distance or mat distance, maybe you grab your big toes with your peace sign fingers, or step on the palms with your feet. Just making movements here that feel nice. Maybe a slight wiggle of the tailbone or swaying side to side of the spine. We'll release the hands, heel toe the feet to maybe big toe touching, heels have a little space, or we can get this apart. Grounded through the soles of the feet. Inhale, roll up slowly. Roll the shoulders up, down and back. Arms rest alongside the body. Lift up the toes. Feel the grounding through the balls and heels of the feet, and set those toes back down. Energize from the inner arches to the inner thighs. Soften the glutes. From here, we're going to begin to stand on that right foot and bring the left foot up somewhere along the right leg, the tree pose. Hands can start at the heart space, and then perhaps we allow the arms to reach up towards the sky. So this pose really teaches us to feel nice and grounded, but also how to grow tall, especially out of the hips, out of the spine, out of the crown of the head. We'll bring the right hand to the right hip, left peace sign fingers to our big toes. And then perhaps we can extend that left leg long. Maybe we don't, and the knee is bent. Find whatever is best for your balance and your hamstrings. Nice and strong in low core. Begin to kick it back. Warrior three, standing on the right leg. Left heel lifts in line with left hip. Arms can take variation of your choice, maybe at heart space, airplane, or reaching long. We'll bend into the right knee, step back, pass lunge, moving arms into the sky. Exhale the hands to the mat. Lift right knee up and towards the chest and extend right leg over towards left side of the mat. Left arm up to the sky for falling triangle. Hips remain lifted, strong in the core. Left hand down to the mat, left knee in towards the chest. Right knee towards the chest. Right knee down to the mat. Right foot opens towards the left side of the mat. Left knee comes towards the back of the right knee. We sit in between feet. Child's face or shoelace, depending on your practice. Grounded through sits bones. You can place the palms of the hands on the soles of the feet. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, spine long. Exhale, you can begin to lean forward, inviting sensation into the sides of the hips, into the glutes, IT bands, maybe in the low back. We'll begin to lift the chest up, take it nice and slow here. We're going to plant the hands behind us, lift the knees up and towards the chest. So you can reach the arms forward if you feel comfortable with doing that. Otherwise, hands can stay to the mat. We're going to extend that right leg long and then the left leg long. So this is like our yogi rocket line. Kicking it out, heel extending. Nice and strong in that core, lifted in the chest. And then from here, grab the backs of the thighs, and we're going to rock and roll onto the spine. Resting on our back, the soles of the feet will touch. We'll open up the knees. Butterfly pose here, though we're resting on the back, releasing the hip flexors. We'll draw the knees in towards the chest. Grab the backs of the thighs, begin to rock and roll. We'll all eventually meet in standing. However you get there, it's up to you. And once you are standing, arms up alongside the body, lift the do, ground the head. Lifting up the toes and then setting them back down. Creating your solid foundation. Right foot comes to the left leg, maybe along the calf, maybe along the thigh. Hands to the heart space. And allow your roots to grow deep and your arms to grow high, taking variation of your choice. Knees out there. We'll place our left hand on our hip. Right peace sign fingers will grab for our big toe. And we can extend it long. You can stay bent depending on how those hamstrings are feeling. No matter which option you chose, try to draw the shoulders over the hips. You gotta stay nice and lifted through the crown of the head. extends forward, heel extends back. Then into the left knee, step back, press a lunge, sweeping arms up with that inhale. We'll exhale, hands to the mat. Left knee in towards the chest and extend the left leg over towards the right side of the mat. Right arm can reach up for our fallen triangle. Not yet, Melissa. I know. Everyone wants to get there. We'll get there, I promise. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice and slow, mindful. Set that right foot down, left knee into the chest, and then you set the left knee down to the mat. Right knee behind it. And open up the feet, sit behind, sit between the heels. You can stay where you are, begin to lean forward over the knees, over the shins. Finding that sensation into the side of the hips. We'll begin to lift that chest up. Stay grounded through the soles of the feet. Unwind the legs and return to our Navasana pose. Perhaps the hands underneath the shoulders or arms reaching forward. Strong in the core. And again, you can extend that right heel forward, then the left heel. It's kind of like riding like an aerial bicycle here. Nice and strong. Lift it through chest. This time, we'll bring the soles of the feet together on the mat and begin to lean over the feet this way for Vinyasa. Maybe you'd like to walk the hands over towards the right side of the mat. You can leave it over to the opposite side. You can roll over to the right. Towards the center and lifting up the chest. Draw the knees together. Draw the backs of the thighs. Rock and roll along the spine. And for those of you who wish to, you can start to rock and roll through a vinyasa or press the down dog. We'll all meet in the down dog. One more standing sequence, and we take it to the floor. Big inhale here. Feel the rise of the ribs, expansion of the ribs, expansion of the belly. Exhale, draw it in. Extend right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, right knee forward, right foot in between the hands. Left knee to the mat. So if the mat feels far away, blocks under the hands are a really nice option here. We'll exhale, sit the hips back. Right toes up towards the sky. Inhale, right foot to the mat. Left foot down. Just begin rocking and rolling here with your own breath, running back and forth. Switching where you feel sensation from hip flexors to hamstrings. The next time the right foot is grounded, we transition into our warrior three. So you can slide that left foot along the mat until you lift it up in line with the hip. Hands come to the heart space. Now you have some options here. You can remain in your warrior three, or you can begin to bend the left knee and reach for the left foot with your right hand. Try out your balance. Nice and strong, grounding through the foot on the mat. Nice. Beautiful work. We'll all release our foot and come to forward fold. Feet hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows. involved. Dropping hands down to the mat, bending into the knees and slowly rolling it up. Shoulder roll up, back and down. Inhale, sweep arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward. Final vinyasa of the class here. Inhaling our back lift. Exhale, plant those hands and move through the vinyasa of your choice. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, left foot in between the hands. Right knee to the mat. Again, hands up the blocks. If the mat feels far away, we exhale, draw the hips back. Hamstrings long on the left side. Inhale, we come forward, lift the chest, draw awareness into right hip. So begin to rock back and forth with your breath. The next time you're forward, ground the left foot and launch into warrior three. So you might have to drag those right toes along the mat until you find the balance. Ground it through left foot. Energize left leg. Strong balance here. You can keep this warrior three or begin to bend the right knee and reach for right foot with the left hand. We'll step our feet together. Drop into that forward fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, come to Malasana Yogi Squat. Hands to the heart space. Elbows pressed into our inner thighs. This is for our mama. Helping you out here. Feel a nice big inhale here. Exhaling. Feeling grounded through the feet, no matter what's touching the mat. You feel they're lifted. Nice and grounded. From here, we'll plant the hands to the mat. And if you wish to try girl pose, we can place the hands under the shoulders, bending the elbows, knees come to the backs of the triceps, and perhaps one foot lifts off the mat, or 2 feet lift off the mat. The trick here is in the gaze, keeping the gaze forward, instead of the gaze down underneath you. Beautiful work. From here, we'll release to high plank pose. Lower all the way down to the mat. Bending the knees, we'll grab the sides of our feet. Lengthen the tailbone towards the wall behind you and begin to kick the feet into the hands, lifting the chest. Upward facing bow. Back of the neck long, jaw soft. Beautiful work. Exhale, we release it down. And let's press to our child's pose. With your inhale, we'll draw ourselves to tabletop position. And in tabletop, slide that right knee towards the right wrist, right foot towards left edge of the mat. Slide left leg back for pigeon pose. There's options. As always, you can keep the chest lifted, or you can draw the chest down. And if this isn't the best thing for your right knee, I'll show you variation. All right. Now we have options here as well. You stay with the chest down, or you can begin to lift the chest up. And maybe reaching for that left foot, bending the left knee. Reaching for left foot with left hand. But only if that feels okay. It's too much for the feet, too much for the hip flexors. And please stay with the chest down. Releasing your foot, if you have hold of that, we'll begin to lift our chest up. And the hands under the shoulders, and we can return to downward facing dog or to tabletop. Choose the one that's best for you. Some of you might like to roll out that right hip, or kind of move the hip side to side. Take the next couple of seconds as a means to rebound, integrate that pose into the body. And again, as you're ready, the left knee will come towards the left wrist, left foot towards right side of the mat. We slide the right leg back. Chest can stay lifted, or you can drop chest down. Choosing the variation of your choice. Choosing variation of your choice. Choose your variation. Hello. If you're holding on to the foot, we'll release the foot. Begin to lift the chest. Again, return to either down dog or tabletop position. Looking to the space between our hands, we'll come to sit at that space, rounding through the sits bones. We'll bring the soles of the feet to touch robotic Vinyasa. Drawing heels towards the pubic bone if you want to feel more in the inner thighs. The heels can be drawn out further if you want to feel more in the low back. Find that concoction that feels best for you, and you can begin to lean forward. Begin to lift the chest up. Grab the outsides of the knees and draw them together. Soles of the feet on the mat. Reach the arms forward and slowly roll onto the back. And once you're there, knees can draw into the chest. You may have a baby. If an inversion is in your practice and you wish to take an inversion, this is a wonderful time to do that. You can take a shoulder stand by snuggling the shoulders underneath you. Knees started towards the chest and then lifting the hips over the shoulders. Extending feet up towards the sky. If you'd rather not do inversion today, hold your happy baby or make a shape that feels good for you. For those in shoulder stand, we'll reach the hands towards the sound of my voice and slowly roll out of this pose, one vertebrae at a time. And we'll all draw our knees in towards our chest. Keep hold of that right knee and extend the left leg long. We'll take it to spinal twist with our exhale. Right knee towards the left side of the room. Right arm stretching out from the right shoulder. Check in here with the body. It's the job to relax it if it needs to. Relax the right shoulder energetically towards the mat. Even though we're twisting, we're still allowing ourselves to take deep breaths. Begin to roll out of this spinal twist. Take a moment to square the hips and the shoulders. Left knee eventually draws in towards the chest as the right leg extends. Hug it in and exhale, guide it over towards the window side of the room. Left arm stretches out. Again, left shoulder relaxes, jaw releases. We'll release this spinal twist, rolling left hip towards the earth. Slow release as we square hips and shoulders. And at this time, I invite you to take any last poses or make any last movements that will help you to complete your practice with Shavasana. These will all be needed. In your Shavasana, finding the shape that feels the most comfortable so that you can feel the body open towards the earth. The back of the head, the shoulders grounded, the backs of the hips, the heels heavy, pulled by gravity. Feeling a solid sense of grounding through the whole back side of the body. We soften the jaw, relax the face. And with these solid roots against the mat, take a big inhale, feeling the belly rise, the chest expand, a sense of lifting. And exhale, we find that grounding. We settle into the pose. Welcome to your Shavasana. begin to deepen the breath. Feel the navel center rise as well. Maybe introducing a bit of movement into the fingers, toes, the limbs of the body. Inhale with a nice long stretch. We'll exhale, knees in towards the chest. Rolling to the right side. And pressing ourselves to an easy seat to close our class. With our inhale, we'll sweep the arms up to the sky, gathering the energy within this space. Palms touch overhead. We exhale and yes to the heart space. With the backs of the thumbs against the breastbone, remember that intention or dedication from the beginning of class. We inhale deeply, gathering this energy, and exhale, share with this intention, share with this dedication. Thank you for joining me in this practice, the last Friday practice of 2020. Hope you all have happy holidays. Brighter days are ahead. The light in me sees the light within each of you. Namaste.
Namaste.